good with it, YouTube? It's your boy, the one and only LChoppO, back with another live stream for y'all, man. Hey, rise and grind, rise and shine. I hope everybody having a good time, enjoying they Saturday. Hope everybody have a good day, man. Hey, if you watching this stream and you new to the channel, man, hit that freaking like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you new. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget to turn on post notifications. You feel me? ChoppO gang. Let's get it, man. Y'all see what's going on today, man. We gonna hop on that Madden. Then we gonna hop on some Warzone. And I just caught some hockey. We gonna hop on some hockey. You feel me? Might hop on some 2K. You know what I'm saying? All according to how I feel. 2K be making my blood pressure high. You know, it be making my blood pressure rise. So, gotta take a break from that game, though. Maybe some UFC. Maybe some UFC, too. I ain't gonna lie. Some WWE. You know. But, hey. Y'all feeling the vibes? Hit that thumbs up button. I ain't gonna do too much talking. I'm finna play the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna play the game. I'm finna hop on this Madden. I'm finna play somebody online. And I'm finna kick they ass. Let me stop. I'm finna whoop they ass though, for real. But let's get it though. I'm chatting. But for real, I hope everybody is having a good morning. You know what I'm saying? Rise and shine, rise and grind to everybody. I want to play some music on stream, but I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Alright. Online, hit the head. What the heck going on? Oh, okay. What should I pick? I'll pick my team. Hopefully you don't face nobody, you know what I'm saying, trash, ass, or nothing.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Kansas City. And look at this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Ravens take over first down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 40 on 2nd down. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage. You've got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Offense to the line for second down. One of the tight ends motioning right. Here's 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Blitz coming, Lamar escapes the pocket, and all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers.
Nah, bro. What are you doing, bro? Come on, bro. I got my headset on and lonely. Come on, gang. gotta be one of them weirdos, chat. The nigga gotta be weird. He one of them niggas who literally hop on the game, play niggas, pause the game, wait for niggas to fucking, just quit. Weird, bro.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And he fakes the spike. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
1st and 10 from the 41. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelce. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. pick. And the Ravens get it back after making their third first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it near the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. Looking right, and he finds him. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 25. They get 37 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This one finds Kelsey. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Pass it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City. So well done there to come up with a touchdown and get within an extra point of tying this ball game.
So much of this game of football, Kate's about answering back. Punch, counterpunch. You give up a score, that's okay. We've got confidence in our offense. They can get those points back, and they deliver right there.
Reed now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Lamar now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, here's Jackson. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down from the 31. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hopkins. And they catch up to him, but not yet. Got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a fourth-quarter lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Here are the Chiefs facing a massive two-point try.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another two more to that lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw, Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. From the red zone now. He's got him. That's Pacheco. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 12 in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They bring a tight end in motion right. Again, Mahomes to throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
19, Ravens 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Ravens down by 12. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
On first down, they'll run. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now here's Lamar. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the...
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have it again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's loaded another one. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Chiefs have it again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Pacheco hauls it in. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
That's good.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
1st down throw for Jackson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs have it again after yet another interception. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
A good defensive play breaks that one up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Mahomes to throw for it. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down, here's Lamar. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
First dub of the day. Hit that like button just for that first dub. You feel me? We going crazy. We going crazy. Ain't gonna lie, what team do I want to play with though? Play with the Eagles though. Play with the Eagles. Play the Eagles though. Let's see who we facing. Hopefully I ain't facing the same team as me. Back out again.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Throwing is Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. From his end zone, it's Hurts. That is knocked away, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag in the backfield. That might be a late hit on the quarterback. Hurts to the air on 1st down. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They pick up 17 through the air. Good for an Eagles 1st down. To the air again, Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. A 1st down throw for Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate. Ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Motion man is Rice. They run on the jet sweep, and they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. It's 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Here's Mahomes. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They go play action with Mahomes. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again. Mahomes now to throw again. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now 3rd and goal coming up. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And this will pay off. It is caught. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of spark.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So now another extra point try here from a little shorter distance. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down, it's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Eagles.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got her. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hurts will try it again. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And the Chiefs will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to... He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. He'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head?
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Now Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the...
Let's go. Did him dirty, Chad. Did him dirty. Made him quit. Ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm finna get into some hockey. Finna get on some hockey, folks. We on some hockey.
Don't need any chemicals to get my release sign. I'm about to taste your. I see you on the dance floor. 'Cause every time you speak, I'm hitting all control delete. Why don't you use it? Love it, taste it, touch it, want it, make it, do it. I love it. You can steal the limelight, milking up the highlights. If you want it, do it, taste it, touch it, make it, love it, yeah.
Hi, everybody. We're in St. Louis, Missouri, a town where they love singing the blues, and they are about to take to the ice here. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Blackhawks take possession to get this one underway. Here's a chance, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. St. Louis is in the offensive zone. Angles it over to Slager. Chicago's got it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. Lays into the body. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. It's a 2-on-1. Into the offensive zone. Shoots! He scores! On the rebound, lights the lamp for the goal. Chicago's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They were like a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Here we go, goaltenders at the bench. They got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up. The Blackhawks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here, and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Oh, what a save by Bennington. Quick pass to Faksa. And he's ridden off the puck. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Takes the shot. They score! And they convert with the main advantage.
Sometimes when you're an odd man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Blues have it against the wall. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Chicago's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Broberg. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Vlasic. Feeds it over. The Blues played along the boards. Quick feed to Vlasic. Chicago's got it against the boards. Referee signaling delayed penalty. Looks like hooking will be the call. Here comes the call. The Blues have been handed 2 minutes for hooking. And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James. Just reading the ice that they've been given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is.
And he coughs it up with the pass. Big time stop there.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Sends the pass over. Oh, what a great save by Bennington. Directed over to Thomas. Chicago's got the puck here in the open ice. The Blues have it now. The Blackhawks play the puck from the back of the net. Oh, what a save as he gets that one, too.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Faxo's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And now it's grabbed by Vlasic. Denies him! Battle along the wall. And sends it just out of reach. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. The Blues penalty killers come up huge.
That's a great job on the power play. Maybe could have had a little net front presence in order to screen the goaltender. As you know, the goaltender came up huge there with all those chances.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Taken by Bertuzzi. Takes the feed. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Receives the pass. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. The Blackhawks look to start the transition game. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Still has possession. All alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Binnington's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
Moves it to Reichel. Fires it. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Lets the wrister go. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Welcome back. She's Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Clean sheet of ice, and here we go with period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Chicago's had a great start to this game. They found a way to be aggressive on the puck, but most importantly, they've got an attack mentality when it comes to shooting the puck.
Nice save off the tender's pad.
Binnington's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
From point blank. Taken along the wall by Suter. And he had an answer with that save. Chicago's been rewarded for putting pucks on net here early in the second. Bedard's won the faceoff. Slides the pass over to Donato. Jones is whacked with a slash. Delayed penalty coming out. And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that.
Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Slides it across. St. Louis has the puck in the corner. Pokes it away in his own end. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Karabainen's got it along the wing. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Picked up along the wall by Faksa. The Blackhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Oh, spectacular save to shut down the rush.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing.
Send up.
Nah, bro. Ain't no way, bro. I just got my 2 up on that one, bro. Ain't no way, bro. We got on that Warzone right now. Ain't no way. I just got 2 up.
Rucker, you're headed to the war zone.
15. Wow. How old is that?
Loaded fresh mag.
Immigration. Got one.
Enemy soldier incoming. All stations green light.
Terminated.
We're deploying to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay
Yo.
alive. Squad inside. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
What the fuck?
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. There's an enemy shooter! You're down one squad mate. We'll get you redeployed faster.
Changing maps.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Hostile sighted. Tagging loot.
Ten remain. You're almost done here. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Enemy dropping into the AO. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Get hunting.
Changing maps.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online. Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
I'm good to go again. Changing mags. Inserting armor. Marking target location.
Doing. Night night.
Changing mags.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh my God, he got me.
Hey, I'm about to kill y'all whole squad over there.
Come on.
That was like a few years ago. After the strike, she kept pulling the yeah, and that's what let's say.
You have reinforcements inbound. Back on station. Go get after it. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Oh shit. Oh shit, it's 2 of them, man. They done got me.
Yo, stupid.
3 of them. It's whole squad.
Where your team at, ChoppO?
Marking target location. Shoot this guy.
Y'all ain't finna do that to me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm
Tell your team come get you. Tell your team come get you, ChoppO.
We on the way.
You have reinforcements inbound. You're losing ground. Move it.
Oh.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying.
Done, baby.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Don't bring that stuff in here. Get that out your mouth.
You. Okay. Oh, another one. Oh my God, quick scope. He on the stairs.
Less than 10. The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
This working. This working.
That I ran, boy, you lie.
Get it. Let's talk about the big three. Fuck that, them not me. Goddamn, my man. Oh shit, you said. Well, it's time to get glad, cause I'm back and I'm really mad. Fuck these. Only round, man. What you gonna be with hear the sound?
Use this time for some
That I
target
ran, boy,
practice.
you lie.
Real thing coming. Done.
Look, tell me why. Little dude from the last game gonna be like, put the guns down, let's fight. Yeah, nigga, I ain't about to fight some stupid. Duh. I don't know what the hell they do. You get real picky in there. You're bumping things in the car.
Yeah, I thought this was earlier.
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Go time. Match start, man. You wanna join, man? Just go add in the comments. Add you.
Yeah, why are you looking at me like that?
Come on, Soul. Let's go to Soul.
Big deals. And we ain't getting none of the big deals.
Hey, man.
Saying like,
Yeah, you
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy.
you're afraid. That's, you know, you
Alright, yeah, it's slow for niggas.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Yeah, I see you. Took off running from me. Ain't no running. Ain't no fucking running. You about to get it too. Come on, kill him. Kill him. I don't know what they thinking. We control, nigga. I don't know what the fuck they thinking, nigga. Dumbass nigga. Get your ass up out the game.
If you help me find a doctor back, I got this big, like the mosquito bit me right here. A mosquito? It's not. It wouldn't be a rat. Sure, it's like down low.
Niggas ain't lost their mind thinking they about to do something to us. Like for real. They downstairs. About to come up.
Let you get in, but I'll check you out real quick just to make sure that you
I'm about to come out here and get their ass. Boom. He right here.
Go! Oh my gosh, get him, get him, get him, get him!
This conversation
dead. He on me.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest.
Damn, he on me.
What? Don't you dare try to kill my teammate.
I'm spinning back. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. I'm spinning back. Hell yeah.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Hostile UAV in the area.
Damn, somebody over here.
Well done.
Gotta get up out of here. Damn. She's probably about to try to rush.
You a baddie.
Operator establishing score streak.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Shit, I'm in the basement, fam. I'm in the basement. I need to get up.
Last match.
UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to base. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
You dead, nigga.
Changing maps.
Damn. Somebody keep sniping me.
Inserting armor.
Where he at? He's right here.
You know, outside the base.
That shit crazy.
Not bad.
Just checking myself.
It's only a mindset.
That's why we say swim, but even if you're not staying, that's even this inside.